Hello everyone and welcome back my dear students to the offline video series of Biology of Class 6. So today in this video we are going to start with the new topic and the name of the topic is Adaptations in Mountain Habitat. Before that, let us revise what we have studied in our previous parts of this lesson, Habitat and Adaptations. So in the previous part, we have studied about what do you mean by habitat, what do you mean by adaptations, and which are the different types of habitat. So there are three types of habitats: terrestrial habitats, aquatic habitats, and aerial habitats. There are different subtypes of terrestrial habitats, and they are desert habitat, mountain habitat, polar habitat, and forests grassland habitat. After that, we have studied some adaptations in certain aquatic plants and animals like Vallisneria, water lily, and fishes. After that, we have studied the adaptations in desert habitat, especially some special features of camels and cactus. Now today, in this part, we are going to study about the adaptations of mountain habitat. Mountains are very cold and for certain months their surface is completely covered with the snow. There are certain types of plants and animals which are found in mountainous region. For example, pine trees, mountain goats, etc. The trees which are found in mountain habitat are usually cone-shaped and their branches are sloping. The leaves of such trees are needle-shaped and this helps to slide off rainwater and snow easily. The animals which are found in mountain habitat has developed certain features in them so that they can protect their body from the extreme cold conditions. For example, yak. Yak has fur on its skin which protects its body from the extreme cold conditions. Mountain goat also has fur on its body including toe and feet so that they can protect themselves from the extreme cold conditions in the mountainous region. Let us study some important features regarding these plants and animals in mountainous region. The oxygen content in the mountain air is thin, so the blood of most of the animals living in that region contains more RBCs. These help them to breathe sufficient amount of oxygen even when the air pressure is low. Some animals hibernate or go for a long winter sleep when the temperature is very low. In this way, they conserve their energy and survive the winter without food for a long period of time. The next topic which we are going to study is adaptations in aerial habitat. Certain examples of aerial habitats are birds, bats, flies, insects. All these are nothing but the part of aerial habitat or atmosphere. That is, they are also known as flyers. In order to fly in sky, they have developed certain kinds of adaptations and features in them, and they are nothing but the wings. Apart from wings, flight muscles and streamlined body shape also provide least resistance when the birds fly in the air. Birds are undoubtedly considered as the masters of aerial habitat because their life is perfectly adapted to fly in the air. So let us study about some more features and adaptations in these birds. So the first feature of the bird is shape of its body. The body of the bird is streamlined and the neck is stretched into forward direction with the help of head pointed into the front. The body of a bird is smooth to minimize the resistance when the bird fly in the air. The next second feature of the bird is wings. The forelimbs of birds are modified into the wings. The whole length of a forelimb carries long flight feathers. The third feature is steering and brakes. The feathers and the tail help to slow down the speed and also helps in changing the direction. The next feature is wing muscle. Wing muscle are strong, active and enlarged breast muscles which supports with the help in the movement of the wings. The last feature in the bird is cutting down their body weight. Except for the most necessary bulky heavy wing muscle, the rest of the bird's body is light along with the delicate feathers which gives the facility to fly easily with high speed in the sky.
Flying brings following challenges and requirements for an organism. An organism should have wings. Organism's body should be strong to face air resistance. Organisms should be able to change direction easily while flying at high speed. And an organism should have minimum possible weight. Let's see how birds overcome these challenges and fulfill the requirement of flying. Birds' bodies is streamline shaped which help in reducing air resistance and thus saves lot of energy. Generally animals have four limbs such as people, dog, monkey etc. but in case of birds, forelimbs are modified into wings which gave them flying power. Birds' bones are hollow and light, which reduces weight and help them fly efficiently. Bird's chest part is made of strong muscles which help in bearing high wind pressure during fast flying. Similar to fish, tail of the birds helps in controlling the direction and helps in taking turns even at high speed. In addition, instead of teeth, birds have beak which help them selectively pick insects and grains from mixture. A mature bird can fly easily when there is any danger, but newborn birds cannot. Birds have adapted to this situation by hopping. Birds can move, run on land, and on branches and stay away from danger. Birds have binocular vision. At a time, they can see in two different directions. This ability helps them identify their prey as well as of any danger.
The next topic which we are going to study is adaptations in seeds for transporting into the air. You know it very well that we get new plants from the seeds and these seeds germinates into the small baby plants. Later, these baby plants grows into a young plant. But have you ever thought that the seeds which are produced by a plant are dropped into the soil nearby its surrounding? What will happen in such situations? The result will be only few of the seeds which has been fallen down into the surrounding of the plant will germinate and many of them will die. Do you know the reason for this? The limited space around the plant has limited amount of water, salt, minerals, nutrients into the soil, which may not be enough for the seeds to germinate. Majority of seeds will die because of lack of nutrients, minerals, water and salts into the soil. And this is where dispersal of seed helps. Now let us study about what do you mean by dispersal of seed. Dispersal means the distribution of seeds far away from the parent plant. It is to avoid overcrowding of seeds. Otherwise, the seeds will all fall near the parent plant and will not germinate because of insufficient space, water and nutrients. Some seeds are dispersed by winds. For example, cotton, poppy, drumstick seeds, etc. These seeds are not only light in weight but also have silky hair or wings on it so that they can easily carried away by the wind.
Adaptation to environment. We know that different animals live in different types of environment. They need food and shelter to live, for which they depend on their environment. The place where an animal lives to obtain food and get shelter is known as its habitat. Animals can survive if they are well adjusted to their habitats. Animals are categorized into different groups according to their habitats. Terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Their body organs help them to live on land. Cows, dogs, camels, goats, elephants, rats, lions, tigers, lizards, etc. are terrestrial animals. Features of land animals. 1. They have lungs to breathe air. 2. Many of them have sharp teeth and claws to catch their food. 3. Most of them have well-developed legs to move and run fast to protect themselves from predators. Some animals, such as snakes, do not have legs, but they have scales that help them in crawling on the ground. 4. They have well-developed sense organs to help them to look for food and to feel changes in their surroundings. Polar animals. Some animals, such as the polar bears, live in very cold places. They have thick fur to protect them from harsh cold. They also have a thick layer of fat under their skin. In winter, polar animals become inactive and sleep for few months. It is called hibernation. Some animals, such as frogs, lizards, rats, bears, etc., cannot bear extreme cold, so they eat as much as possible in summer and sleep for several months in holes or caves and undergo hibernation. Aerial animals. Animals such as birds, bats, butterflies, etc. fly in the air. They are called aerial animals. They have wings to fly. These aerial animals have light and hollow bones. They also have feathers that make their bodies light in weight and help them to fly. The shape of their body enables them to cut through air easily. This type of body shape is called streamlined shape. Migration. Some birds live in very cold places. They are unable to survive in these places when it is extremely cold. So, they fly to warm places to reproduce and to get food easily. Many such birds come to India also. These birds go back to their subpolar homes when winter is over. They do this every year, and these regular trips are known as migration. Adaptation in animals for food. As we all know that animals are categorized in different groups according to their eating habits. Some animals are herbivores, some are carnivores, some are omnivores, and some are parasites. Animals have different adaptations that enable them to eat different kinds of food. Herbivores such as goats, elephants, deer, cows, etc. eat plants. They have very sharp front teeth to bite and cut the plant parts and strong, large, grinding teeth for chewing their food. They also have strong and long legs which help them to walk long distances to search food. Carnivores such as lions, tigers, eagles, vultures, etc. eat flesh. Most carnivores have long, sharp-pointed teeth and strong claws to tear the flesh. Their strong legs help them run fast to catch their prey. Birds such as vultures and eagles have sharp claws and hooked beaks to catch the prey and tear its flesh. Omnivores such as bears, turtles, crows, dogs, cats, etc. eat plants as well as flesh of other animals. They have both sharp and flat teeth to eat a variety of food. Parasites. Some animals such as mosquitoes, leeches, bugs, etc. depend on other animals for their food. Some of these animals live in the bodies of other animals. They are toothless, but they have sucking tubes to suck the blood from the bodies of humans and other animals. Such animals are called parasites.